Time really does fly by, doesn't it? Hey guys, Block Squad 1000 here, and welcome to my Let's Play of The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, you totally didn't see this one coming, didn't you? Yeah, as overdone as this Let's Play is, I mean, there's thousands upon thousands of people who have done their own Let's Play of this game. I wanted to start out with this game. I love the Legend of Zelda series. It might be my favorite combined franchise of all time. And, above everything else, Ocarina of Time is the one that stands out to most people. Because it revolutionized action-adventure games, and it created what they are today. And, so I wanted to Let's Play a Zelda game, and I thought, why not do this one? So, I may not be able to do this game justice, but I will do it in the only way that I know how. I'm gonna be doing a Let's Play of it. So let's get started, shall we? Starting out right here, I have a couple save files, but we're gonna start a new one, and we are going to just call Link, because just by Zelda standards, you can name Link whatever you want, but I'm going to just call him Link because it's a Let's Play, and I just want to make things make a bit more sense. Anyways, there we go. Let's get started. In the vast, deep forest of Hyrule. Long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there was one boy who does not have a fairy. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly! The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. Hello, Link. Wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? finally woke up. I'm Navi the fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going, right now. Okay, so starting off here, let's go outside. And welcome to Kokiri Forest. This is the starting region of the game. And who's this? Well, pretty much everybody knows who this is, because this is Ocarina of Time. If you haven't at least heard of this game, then you're kind of insane. Yahoo! Hi, Link! Okay, let's climb down here and let's talk to Saria. Wow, a fairy? Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going. Go see the Great Deku Tree. Okay, so walking along here, we finally have a fairy. We're gonna go over here because this is where the Great Deku Tree is. But there's this guy right here. This is Mido. Hey you, Mr. No Fairy. What's your business with the Great Deku Tree? Without a fairy, you're not even a real man. What? You've got a fairy? Say what? The Great Deku Tree actually summoned you? What? Why would he summon you and not the Great Mido? This isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. How do you think you're going to help the Great Deku Tree without both a sword and shield ready? What? You're right, I don't have my equipment ready, but you want to pass through here, you should at least equip a sword and shield. Sheesh. Okay, so this guy's kind of a little bit of a jerk. So he wants us to go get a sword and shield, so we're going to go do that. The first thing we're going to want to do is go over here. For this first episode, I'm just gonna make it through Kokiri Forest, and that's pretty much it. There's a lot of things we can do here. Most of it is just tutorial stuff, but I can show you how to do it myself. So the first thing we're gonna do is go across here. We can just jump the fence because we're cool, and we're gonna climb through here. Enter. Okay, it's kind of weird. I could have sworn that I was going through it, but whatever. Okay, so on the other side of here, there's that sign. Let's go read that. Over here, check. Viewpoint with Z targeting. When you have no object to look at, you can just look forward with Z. Stop moving and then change the direction you are facing, or hold down Z for a little while. This can help you get oriented in the direction you want to face. It's quite convenient. If you hold down Z, you can walk sideways while facing straight ahead. Walking sideways can be a very important technique in dungeon corridors. Turn around and try doing this right now. Okay, so this is a thing that this game created that has sort of become a staple in a lot of action-adventure games. Z targeting. If you press Z, it positions the camera in the direction that you want. Whoa. It positions the camera in the way you want it to, but it's used for a couple of other things we'll be getting into soon. Anyways, let's go along here. Basic controls, when you're Z-targeting, you can, like, sidestep, and you can side jump. There is no jump button in this game, along with most Zelda games, but there are ways to sort of jump by doing stuff like sidestep and stuff like that. But just moving forward and pressing A, you can roll, but that doesn't matter because we open a chest and we get the awesome jingle. That takes a bit too long, and we get the Kokiri sword. On the equipment subscreen, select it with the cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice with it before you really fight. I don't really think that's how borrowing works. I mean, this chest was just in the middle of nowhere, and we just sort of like took it. I don't think we have any intention of giving it back either. Okay, so you can equip it right there, and we have ourselves a little sword. This thing's more like a butter knife than a sword. It's really small. It's weird. Alright, so we're gonna leave this place. This is the Kokiri training maze, I believe it's called. And now we're gonna learn a really, really interesting technique from this guy over here. Let's go talk to him. Hello there.
Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while Z-targeting, press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip while Z-targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while Z-targeting, press A as you move forward. While you roll, you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready while Z-targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. A jump attack does double damage. You can use Z-targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. Okay, so this is what Z-targeting does in combat. You can lock onto it, and the camera won't reposition itself. It allows for much more precise combat. It's very, very nice. You can just slash at it, or you can do a jump attack by pressing A while having your sword equipped. You can do a spin attack right here by holding down B and then releasing it. Obviously you can do side jumps, but you can also roll forward like he said. Oh, well, you have to put the sword away, I believe. Let's try it. Yeah, Z-target. Yeah, you can do that to avoid damage. It's just like dodge rolling, I guess. Alright, so now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to head over here. First of all, let's actually go inside this house, because there's something very, very useful in here. Let's go in here. There's some treasure chests. Thankfully, we don't have to watch the 8-second cutscene of the yeah, as much as I love that jingle, I feel like I don't like how every single big chest in the entire game has that jingle play. It takes a bit too long. Alright, so we got a bunch of rupees. We got some rupees, just like every other. Oh, we also got a recovery heart. This allows you to restore health. But just like every other Zelda game, rupees are the form of currency. They're just money, basically. That's all you need to know. So jumping along here, this is a little trick. You'll actually get some rupees. Hi, Link, look this way. Look over here with Z and talk to me with A. That is not how talking works. Do not try this at home. Alright, so you can talk to people with Z-targeting. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. What is this, social skills class? When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press Z to look in that direction. If you use Z-targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press Z just to look forward. Try it. None of these make sense in real life. Seriously, do not try any of those tips that she just said. Alright, so, yeah, Z-targeting is useful if you want to talk to people, because, you can just Z-target them like this, and then you can just speak to them from a distance. It's, useful. Like, oh, you have a fairy now? That's great, Link. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor! He may give you a special gift. Tee-hee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father, the Forest Guardian, and he gave life to all us Kokiri. Okay. So, now let's go inside this store here, because we need a shield, and the store just so happens to sell shields. And this guy really should not be running a store if he's just gonna be hopping up and down all day. Okay, so we need 40 rupees for that. There's some other stuff that they sell, like Deku Seeds and arrows, but none of them are really useful. There's these things here called Deku Nuts, but they are completely useless, trust me when I say that. All that we need is the shield. So we need 40 rupees. Let's go grind. Yeah, I like, one of the things about a lot of Zelda games is that intros get off to a slow start. This game is one of the few examples where it doesn't. It's a little bit shorter than most Zelda intros, but, grinding for rupees, yeah, it's never all that fun. But, makes me wish I was playing Breath of the Wild right now, because I just need to find some... Like, look, I could just be breaking these stones right here, and then I'd get some minerals that I could sell to some guy, and then he'd give me 500 rupees. It's so much easier to get money in Breath of the Wild. Okay, speaking of which, it's actually sort of weird going back to playing Ocarina of Time after playing so much Breath of the Wild, because Breath of the Wild obviously changes so much about the Zelda formula that going back to playing a game like this just feels weird. But, that's another thing. You're probably wondering why I'm Let's Playing this game instead of Breath of the Wild. A, Breath of the Wild would have taken a lot of mental preparation to Let's Play, and B, I had intentions to Let's Play this game for a long time. Anyways, that is enough about Breath of the Wild, because, it's not what this Let's Play is about. Anyways, we have 40 rupees, but, Nah, you know what, I don't really think we need to grind for more, because we won't need rupees for a while. Rupees aren't entirely useful in this game. They're used to buy stuff, but you won't be finding yourself buying a lot of things in this game anyway, so it's all good. Alright, let's go in here. Hello again. Welcome. Let's buy the Deku Shield. You got a Deku Shield! Da-na-na-na. Alright, switch to the equipment subscreen and select the shield. Press A to equip it. Press R to crouch and defend. If you press R while Z targeting, you can move while defending. Would you like to buy something else? Nah, let me take a look at my options, actually. No, none of these are really worth it anyway. Anyways, before we actually go to see the Great Deku Tree, I know that this is really urgent, Great Deku Tree, forgive me. I have some other stuff I want to do, just to sort of explore around this place. First of all, up here, there is some cool stuff. There's this bridge here. Walking across it, you can turn this way, and there's 5 rupees right there, so you can get those if you want. There's also this creepy lady right here. Let's talk to her. Hee. You came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't this view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up C, so you can look around the forest with control stick. Oh yeah, pressing up on the C buttons allows you to go into first person. You can't move in first person. It's just useful for looking around and seeing your surroundings and stuff. Anyways, another thing I want to show off is up here. We are going to enter another area. This area is the only other place we can really access at the moment, but we can't even make it very far anyway, because there's no real point. But, oh yeah, there's also this thing right here. Let's talk to it. This statue's one-eyed gaze pierces into your mind. Let's slash at it. Boing, boing, the current time is 12 o'clock. Alright, so we'll keep those things in mind later, because those things are very weird. Anyways, let's go in here, and awesome music time. Welcome to the Lost Woods. This place is the best place in the game. Actually, I don't really think it is. Whatever. Anyways, this is the Lost Woods. You can enter here whenever you want, but there's no real point in coming here because there's nothing really to do. It's just, if you want to listen to awesome music as early as you can in the game, you can come here. This place is known for its music, since a lot of people just love coming here. Alright, let's leave. Alright, let's go back to Kokiri Forest, and now there's one more place I want to go. We're gonna stop by Saria's house, and we're gonna talk to her again. Or actually, is Saria outside her house? I don't really know. Let's actually go check. Jump over all the fences. Link's a badass. Oh, Saria is right here. Whatever, I guess. Wait. Does she have anything interesting to say? What? Maito won't let you go to see the Great Deku Tree. Oh, that bum. I don't know why he's always so mean to everyone. What he said is true, though. The forest, strange things have been happening here lately. You need to be ready for anything. You'd better find a weapon. You can buy a shield. I've already done this, Saria! Can't you see? Oh, wait, no, actually, technically, I haven't even equipped it. What the hell? I guess, Saria was kind of right. Whatever. Honestly, Saria's the kind of name that I don't really know if anybody really knows the true, like, pronunciation of it, because some people pronounce it Saria, some people pronounce it Saria. I don't really know. I've always pronounced it Saria. I think I used to pronounce it Saria, but, you know, it was, I don't really, whose house is the House of Twins. Great name. The Twins. Let's smash their pots, because why not? This is Zelda we're playing. You know, it feels good to be Let's Playing Zelda. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, because Zelda is, like, my favorite franchise of all time, so being able to actually Let's Play this game is like a dream come true to me. Obviously, there are other Zelda games that I like more than this one, but this one's still really good in its own right. In fact, it might as well be the best Zelda game of all time from, like, a technical and factual standpoint. Alright, let's talk to Maito. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. I speak like a robot, apparently. What's that? Oh, you have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief! Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot! How did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Huh? Grumble, grumble. This guy seems pretty jealous. Let's, avoid all communication with him. He's kind of a jerk. Alright, going along here. We're gonna be getting into some combat, actually. Because these right here, Deku Babas, they just sort of flail around and chomp. When you get close to them, yeah, they're really nothing. But they drop at Deku Sticks. These things are not used for very much. A lot of items in this game aren't entirely useful, but they are used for a little bit and then sort of forgotten. There's a few items in this game that are used quite a bit, but not a whole lot. Anyways, these guys didn't even put up a fight. That's sort of strange. Oh, okay, there's more now. I guess they just endlessly respawn or something. Hello there. Just gonna grab all your sticks. Alright, and there's the Great Deku Tree. Great Deku Tree, I'm back! Oh, Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily, thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes, we do! Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use Up-C to listen well to her words of wisdom. Oh, we certainly will. You'll be seeing what I mean later. I mean, unless you already played this game, in which case you already know exactly what I'm talking about. But whatever. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Next time, we are going to enter the Deku Tree's mouth. Is that weird gape? He's just like, but next time we're going to enter his mouth, and we are going to get started on the very first dungeon of the entire game. See you guys later. Bye.